What is up, guys? Jim and here, and we're back for the third and final part of our Let's Build a Medieval / Rustic House tutorial. Now, we left off here, and what we're going to do, we're going to start this off by finishing this roof. So you see I have the outline, but we actually have to go in and fill all this in. So the first thing you're going to need is you will need some spruce wood stairs and a block and some slabs, and get some stone stairs and stone slabs as well. So you come over here, and you'll notice that this one's complete, but it's just stair and then slab. That'll connect, and then it's just fill this up, and then slab up, and then your stair. So we're gonna come over here, and you'll have to do your slab first, mind you. Let's get all that filled in. And then you'll have to do a stair facing you so that it fills that gap in like that. It should look like that. And then you'll just want to do the slab up. Then what will happen is you'll come in here, you'll fill that in so that this is level. You'll go up a slab, and then you'll come up with a stair facing this way. And now what's really simple about this part is you just need, after you do that, to go up one block, and then you see, okay, what goes here, let's copy that with another stair, and then of course we'll fill this in, and lastly but not leastly, we'll fill that space in like that, and it should look like that. And I might have made it level. No, I made it just like that over here. So we're good to go with that part. Now we're gonna stop for a second. We're gonna come over to this middle part and finish that. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so for this part, it's just going to be stair, right? Stair, whole block. And then you'll come down here, I remember, and it was just another stair, just like that. So next to that whole block, you'll come down a slab like so, and then you'll just have another stair. You'll have a slab next to that, and then another slab, which should come down around here and connect up like that. It should look like that if I'm correct. Yep. And then you just fill this little gap up with another slab. So do that one more time if I can get in here. There we go. So again, it's just pulling this out by one stair, doing a whole block. Next to that, you'll go down a slab. Then you'll have your stair, just like that. And then what you do is you look over here. You've gone up a slab. So we want to make sure that we go up a slab like that. It should look like that. And then you just go up a slab again. And with that, we're going to have to kind of sneak in here and boop, just like that, and then fill that hole up. So it should look something like this. And that is our whole stone part, as you can see right over here. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to draw our attention over here again, and we're going to focus on this. So the first thing you want to know is that just go ahead and place some slabs there. And we'll come back in a second, and we will get started on that part, and then we can go to the back. So see you guys in a second. Alright, so for this back part, it's a little bit more simple, and it's really even on both of these sides. So what you do here, you do there. So you just place a block, go up a slab, and a stair, go up a stair. Very simple. So we'll come over here, we'll go up block, and I think we actually went up a full block. Yeah, we did. So go ahead and place a slab on top of that. You can see that work's already done for us, so we don't actually have to do that. All we have to do is place a block and then a slab stair for both of those. So make sure this is going up by a block, which means you'll have to raise that up with a slab, and then do another slab here, a slab there, and then put your stairs on top of that, like so. You'll come over and you'll see that we have a slab and then a block in between those, and then two blocks on top of that. So we've got a slab block and then a slab, and this is as even as this. So you'll see that we have to make these the same, right? So it should look something like that, if I'm correct. I might be wrong. Okay, these are all at the same level, so make sure these are at the same level. Yeah, it should be like that. And then what we will do is I think we'll come out actually one more above this. We'll go like that, and we'll place it like that. That way it's all even all the way across. And then what we would do is we'll just put another block here to kind of mix those up and even that out. And then you'll see all we're left with is this. So if you look over here, you can see I need to fill those in. What we did is after we come here, one second, we just place a slab, stair, and then we brought those up with some more stairs and slabs. So there's our slab, there's another slab, there's our stair. We'll come up by one more slab, and then we'll just place more stairs, like so. It should look like that. And then all we have to do is look over here, and we'll see that what we did here is, it's right next to that block. So it would be next to here. So all we did was bring this up, a slab, a block, and then a slab. So look at that. We go up a slab, then we go up by a whole block, and then your slab. And then just go ahead and fill this in here. Just like that. And congratulations, you have this entire side done. So we'll cut for one more second, and we'll come back here and finish this one up quickly. Okay, so we'll come back, and we'll see that we're actually going to have to redo a part really, really quickly. It is quite fast. Come back here. We're in the back of the house. Go ahead and destroy this whole line that you made. There's a line right here. And we went one block too soon. So what you need to do is you need to add a block there. And then make that 2 blocks that are facing each other. And then do the pattern that we did before, which is just block up. You go up by a whole block, go block stair, and then block stair. So we'll do that right now. Go up by a whole block. You want to do a block and then a stair, excuse me, and then you want to do a block and a stair again, like so, and it'll all work out, although it didn't in this case. It's like that, and then you go like that, and it's just like that. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so once you do that, then I've got this part memorized now because I did it so much. It's just stair, stair, and then you want to go up by another stair, so you have to put a stair down there. Add another stair, and then it was block, stair, stair. So you go up by a block enough so that you can add this here, block, stair, and then we'll have to figure out a way to get a stair over here. Here, just do something under there, and then stair there. It's the same thing for this side, this little side here. So just do your stair, add a block, like so, put the stair on top of that, and then add one more stair, like so, and then you can go ahead and just fill this little space up there so that doesn't show anything. Then you'll come over and you'll see we need to start filling up this space. So if you come over here, you see we connected these up with a stair. And then we did like some weird like block, and then another stair facing the side. So we'll connect those up with a stair, and then we'll do a block, and a stair. So let's connect these up really quick. Just put a simple stair right there. And then we come over with a block. There we go. Get a block going there. And then what we did is we just put a little weird kind of stair thing in between those. So you come over here, I'll have to place an upside down stair, and then just a block like that, or stair rather, and then just fill this up pretty much, like so. And then after that, I think we fill this up all the way actually, yeah. So just go ahead and fill this up now. What you're going to do to kind of fill in these parts is next to that last stair that you placed, so like that one, we're going to do this. We're going to go over, and we're going to meet this level, and then we're going to put another stair to connect those. So come over here, level this out, and then connect those with a stair, and then you'll need to basically fill all this in. So fill, just like that. And it should look like that over there, and it does. So we know we've done it right. And then the last thing over here, all we did was just slab, and then another stair to connect those up. And those slabs are flat. So make these flat, and then connect this up with a stair. Ooh, a stair, like so. And it'll be the same thing over here. And let me quickly fill this space up as well, so we don't have that going there. And then we'll do this side as well. Or actually, no, I think about it. All we need to do is this, because this is the exact same thing as this. So yeah, that should work. So we'll come over here, and I'll look at this for a second, and then we'll cut, and we'll come back, and we'll do this section. So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, we're back. So what you're going to do now is you're going to do something really simple. You're just going to make an L shape under this stair. This is the front of the house. We're back over here. Make an L shape. Put that one underneath so you get a shape like that. Stair, stair, and then one last stair like that, and you'll fill everything else up with slabs. So if we come in here really quick, we can see we have some empty spaces like that. Fill that up with a slab. There's an empty space up here. No, there's not. So we're good to go. Okay, and just like that. And now basically what you can do is you can rewind, not rind, sorry, I'm not Scooby-Wooby-Doo there, and just do the same thing for this side, because these sides are symmetrical. They're exactly the same. So what you did here is exactly what you're going to do here. So we'll cut in a second, and we'll come back, and we'll add what we want to do last, which is the wall detail there. Alright, so we're back. Now you should have something like this now. The roof is totally done. I added a fence on these portions. I also added a fence not there. I don't know why I have that there. So fence is just right there and there. Really, really simple. It's a really, really nice touch. And it brings us to the last thing that we have to do, which is just adding detail to the walls, this wall part. And it's actually really, really simple. So we should be able to go with it really, really quick. What you'll need is you need some fences, you need some cobblestone walls, so we need some slabs and stairs and things like that. And also go ahead and get some full blocks with the stone there. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come over. You can see that is the house that we need to work on there. And you just need to add a full block, and then you're going to bring these out so that we kind of have a kind of a hangy-outy thing. I wish I had a better word to describe that, but it's exactly what it is. It's just a hanging out thingy, and it does that. And it looks really nice. So I'll show you that one more time. Full block, slab, slab, slab. Stick your fence there. It should look like that. I think I added one more thing to kind of smooth out these edges, or maybe I didn't. I did. And actually, I realized I did do these a little bit wrong. I need to bring those down a block. So go ahead and come over here and bring these down one. Like so. So like that, and then you fill that space up with your whole block. Come over here to show you that one more time. Come down half a block. Like so. And just fill those spaces up. So it should look like that. And then what I did is I added some upside down stairs facing each other to that side. Like so, and then I came over here and you can see I added some more stairs facing each other, a slab, and then some fences to connect those up. So we see that, and that. Do a slab in between those underneath, and then go ahead and stick your fences there. It's the same thing for this one. So underneath stair, underneath stair, underneath stair, underneath stair, and then fence and fence. Oh, don't forget about the slab part. That part. Looks good. I like it. So what we'll do now, we'll come over, we'll make sure we didn't miss anything. Oh, right. This part. So it's just a series of cobblestone walls and fences. Really, really simple. Just makes the build look more supported. It looks pretty good if I do say so. And the reason I didn't go fences all the way is because we already have so many fences. I kind of wanted to break this texture up with the cobblestone, which we already used down there. So it is a color that is in our palette thing. And now what we need to do, go ahead and add a slab on top of those, and we'll get ready to add some minor detail over there. So add a slab there. You can see here all we did was this kind of like eye shape, and then we added some stairs, right, to kind of even those out, and then added some cobblestone walls. So we'll do that really quickly. Let me take a look here. So just stair, stair, block, stair for that part. Grab your stairs. You have a stair, you have a stair, you have a block here, change that to wood, and then you have another stair, like so. It should look like that. Then take your cobblestone walls, stick them there, and then just make this nice little eye shape with your slabs. So I'll show that one more time. Replace this with a wood block, do a stair, get rid of that, do a stair. Do your cobblestone walls, and then just go ahead and do your little weird eye shape thing, like that. Now, that should be the same for the other side, unless I'm mistaken. If it is, we can redo that. No. Okay, so it's the same thing for this side. So just do the same thing there. I added some buttons here, just because, you know, buttons look nice. They're not necessary. You don't have to add them if you don't want to. And then finally is just this back part. So we'll have to make a little correction back here. We did something wrong earlier. We made this too high. And I think I fixed that in one of my videos, but I didn't fix it here, so we need to fix that. And then we just add a stair there to connect those up. And then on these sides, you can see that you don't actually add detail here except for the flowers. But here, you add a stair up to that, and then you just do some cobblestone walls and some fences. So add your stair, and then do cobblestone walls, and then fences in between those like that. Add a nice flower, if I can find, what's a pretty flower? Oxeye. That sounds, well, pretty ugly, but whatever. So there's that. And as far as I know, that should be just about everything. I think there's one thing on the back. Yeah. So we have one last step, which is just do sort of a similar thing as we did on the front and bring those out by one to kind of create this overhang. So what you do, just bring these out, just like that. So we'll just show that one more time. Bring those out just like that. And then you are done. Maybe you want to add some, I don't know, some fences there or something. And then you're done. You're done. The house is done. It's free to move in, free to renovate, free to do whatever you want with the house. We are done. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. It was a lot of work setting all these up, but I think we did it. I think we did it in a really easy, helpful way. So, this has been Jane Man. Don't forget to subscribe, even though that will never load. And I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day. See you on the other side. And I gotta go.